Hello everyone, this is Helen H. and welcome to my channel, Moss Cottage. I hope everyone's doing great today. I thought today we would play in our Trashy. So if you have a Trashy, you want to get it out, or some other kind of journal, you want to get it out, we can work on it together. This is the big girl and I'm going to be working in her. And yeah, just putting some stuff in and chit-chatting. So the first thing I'm going to do here, I have this page, and I have a feeling the whole page is a sticker. It feels like a sticker. I'm going to see if this is sticky paper. It is a invoice, not an invoice, a packing list from Seed Saver. It is a sticker because this part here came out. That was my address when they mailed it to us. My husband, my sister-in-law had given my husband a gift card to Seed Saver Exchange for Christmas a couple years ago. And what do I want to put on this side? I think I might just work on this side today. I'm not sure. But anyway, she gave him this a gift card to Seed Savers Exchange. And you know, I've been planting a lot of stuff, and he hadn't used it for a couple years. And I said, well, can we go ahead and order some stuff from it? You know, he said it didn't expire or whatever, but he said, yeah, you know, go ahead and give him a list of what I wanted. So I did. I gave him a list of all the things I want. And these will be seeds that I'll use next year in the garden. Now, talking about the garden, okay. We know about the watermelon, right? About whether or not it's going to... I think I need to take a tiny bit off this side still. Mature in time for the melon to grow, because it's up at the cabin, and you know, we have a much shorter growing season up there. Well, first of all, I planted the seedling here, but I planted it kind of late, and then it just took forever to germinate. I don't know what it was waiting for, but it just took forever and ever for it to actually start to do anything. And then I had to let it grow a little bit big enough that I could get it up there to replant it in the garden up there. So my concern was that, you know, it's not going to have enough time. That's still a little bit too long. I think maybe I'll just cut it to this crease here so I don't have to deal with it. But that I wasn't gonna have enough time for it to get big. Well, it's all a moot point because my Blink security camera went off yesterday morning, and Miss Deer was there, the doe was there, and she had eaten the whole thing. It had started to grow up on the side of the netting, and a little bit of it had gone outside the netting, but they had never bothered it. So I thought, well, just let it go. It was the only thing that was really growing in that bed. So I said, well, I'm just going to give it as much room as it wants and let it go. Well, she ate the entire thing. I can tell from the camera because the camera's pointing pretty much right to the gardens. Okay, that has a lot of creasing in it. Oh, well, okay, we're going to have to live with it because it's super sticky. So she ate the whole thing. So it doesn't matter. It's gone. The melon's gone. The plant's gone. Everything is gone. And I've been Googling online about what plants, you know, deer don't eat and everything. Melon and some of the nightshades like pepper and stuff are supposed to be slightly toxic to them, so they shouldn't be eating it. Well, someone needs to tell her, because I am so frustrated and so upset because I loved my little watermelon. And so that really kind of made me angry at her. Yeah, not happy with her at all. So no more melon. So I texted my neighbor on the mountain, the one who takes care of the garden with me. I don't have my punch here, and I'm not going to get up because that's a typical Helen bad video thing to do. So I'm just going to tear a little notch in there because this is my Trashy, so it doesn't really matter, right? Anyway, I texted my neighbor up there and I said she ate the melon. She's like, how'd she get it? And I said, she got it through the netting. So we are going to, next time I'm up there, we are going to replace the wood, the pieces of wood that we have holding the animal netting on. We're going to replace those with proper metal T-posts, because she said she's got a bunch of T-posts, and she also has chicken wire. So I said, well, can we somehow attach the chicken wire to the T-post? And she said she thinks that we can figure out a way to do that. So hopefully the chicken wire and the T-post will keep her at bay, you know. And so she's not supposed to be eating this thing. There's plenty of stuff. Everything is green up there. There's plenty of other stuff for her to be eating. But if you don't live where there's a lot of deer, bear are the same way. They're opportunists. So when they find something good, they are going to just keep going back to it. They're going to be lazy. Let's put it that way. They're going to be lazy, and they're going to go for the easy food rather than eating what they're supposed to be eating, right? So I got this little thing at these little paint chips at Lowe's the other day. I got this little color palette here. I thought it was kind of cute, but I think that I want to make a little tag out of one of them. So I'm going to make a tag out of this one and put it in here. So I also have some other stuff. Let's go ahead. Let's concentrate on the tag that's going to go in here, and then we can maybe work around my invoice, my packing list here. So I have this, I stamped and colored in these little images the other day, and I've got this cute little house stamp. I forget, it might be a Bow Bunny. That might be Bow Bunny. I don't remember. Anyway, I felt like I was going to do a project with them, and I forget what it was. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and cut out this little house image that I stamped and painted. And I think, I'm trying to remember, what did I paint that with? I'm sure it was probably watercolor crayons, because, you know, that's my watercolor of medium of choice. Although I do enjoy my regular pan watercolors, and I certainly enjoy my twinkling H2Os, but I believe that when I do something this small, like this, you know, and whatever, that it most likely I used the watercolor crayons. Sad, because it wasn't that long ago. I should remember, right? So I thought I'd put the little house, well, the little house could go next to the seed packet, or the little house could go on the tag. If I put it on the tag, it won't show. If I put it here, it will. So I think I'm going to put the little house there. So let's do something to the tag. Let's go ahead. I'm going to move big girl out of the way for a second. I'm just going to move her next to me here. Let's work on this tag for a bit. I feel like getting painty because, of all things, I just took a shower. So why not get painty, right? I have Bible study tonight. So I took a shower, and now I'm going to go ahead and get myself all painty. Let's see here. Let's put some white on here. I mean, just my hands are going to get a little painty, right? I'm not putting it on my body. I'm not rolling around in it or anything. I want to kind of dull down that color a little bit. What's on the back of these? Oh, just that. Okay. I might have to color. Well, maybe I won't. I don't know. It's a trash journal. I don't have to be so precious about covering everything up, right? I'm going to put some paint on, some white paint. Let's put some, what else we got in here? I'm looking at I have my little, you can hear it, but you probably can't see it, my little paint box here. I thought, oh, I have a little bit of, what is this, burnt sienna. This is golden burnt sienna. This is very pigmented paint, so I have to be a little judicious with this. Put a little brown in here, maybe. Get a little brownie in here. I don't know why. I'm just picking these colors for no apparent reason. All right. And now let's get, what color is this? This is called Venice Yellow. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh, that's a pretty color. It's kind of like mustard. Let's use a little bit of Venice Yellow. Am I even in picture? Oh, you know, I panic. I get working and not looking, and then I'm like, oh my God, goodness, am I even in frame? I am. Okay, there we go. Okay, I kind of like those colors there. So let's go ahead and put the paint aside for 1 minute. I'm going to just move that out of the way, and I'm going to, sorry for the noise, I need to make a little bit of noise. Oh, I have an idea. I know, terrifying, right? I have an idea. All right. Yeah, so I don't mind taking these little paint samples, but if you're gonna take them, just take a few. Don't take a wad of them, because it is an expense to the company, to Lowe's or whoever prints them. Maybe it's the paint company. This is Sherwin-Williams. But I do buy paint from time to time, so I'm not completely out of my league there. But okay, let's get some stamping on here. I'm trying to think. Okay, if I had that little house there with the white in the background, I'm kind of thinking, see, I have this butterfly here, that I might cut him out real quick and put him on the top of the tag where he sticks out, like up here. So you won't necessarily, okay, you know what? We're doing it the easy way. We're cutting off his little swallowtail. We're just gonna make him a little basic butterfly. So yesterday, I think I mentioned my sister and I went hiking. And a part of this trail, like to get to the different trailheads, you walk on like the main trail for a little bit, and then it goes off onto these different trailheads. And so on the main trail, there's a part where you come out of the woods into this little opening area where it's very sunny and everything. And they have planted I took a picture, some kind of yellow daisy type plant, or not daisy, more like maybe an aster or something, because it doesn't have just one row of petals, it had multiple rows of petals. So I'm thinking something more, not as much as a zinnia, in between like a daisy and a zinnia. I don't know what it is. And I don't have the plant identifier app, because I find that a lot of times those are wrong. They are way wrong. So I have to look it up in my Virginia Wildflower book. But anyway, so this little glade had these plants. Isn't that cute? That's going to be cute there, like that, right? Like that. Okay. They had these flowers, and they were covered, and I mean covered, with butterflies. I have never seen so many different kinds of butterflies. There were the yellowtail swallowtail, there were monarchs, and then there were all these other butterflies. Absolutely stunning. And I was took a picture, because I'd really like to have whatever that is, plant some of that. And I don't know if in that area deer are an issue or not. I don't think so. But hopefully whatever it is, it's not attractive to deer, because, I'm getting kind of tired of the deer. Let's just say. All right, I'm just going to put this. This is, I think this is called mown grass or something like that. This is just a distress ink. And I'm just going to stamp it. I have no rhyme or reason, people. Not for this. I'm just doing, right? Just doing. Well, that kind of worked. Oh, well. Trash journal, Helen. Trash journal. Lower your standards. That's a good thing about a trash journal. You can have really low standards, right? Let's come back in this way here. Yeah. Oh, I like that. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let me just... It is water-based, so I want it off there so I don't. Let's see. Okay. All right, stop stamping now. All right, so we got that, or let's stop stamping green anyway. Let's go ahead. Now, I also have this super fun little stamp that I got at the crop, just polka dots. So maybe let's put some brown polka dots. Which brown is this? This is walnuts stained, so this is actually quite dark. If I remember, this is darker than the vintage photo. I'm just going to put some dots on too, because why not? Oh, that's cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, I like that. Okay, that's good. All right, so we've got that. Now I want to go ahead and put him on top like that. So let's put him on top. You know what? Let's do it the easy way. We're going to staple him on. Let's go ahead and staple him on. This kind of reminds me of those flowers that we saw yesterday. But just, like I said, absolutely breathtaking how many butterflies were on there. And not only butterflies, there were also bees and honeybees on there. So whatever this plant is, I need to get some of that in my life because that is a really, really good plant. And it was cute too, because I want to do like an English cottage garden up at the cabin. Like have it, you know, not so manicured, you know, not perfect, you know, and all groomed and everything. Just more wild, like an English cottage garden. All right, so here's my tag, and that's going to live in this, so that's good. Now here's my little house, and I want my little house to go there. But you know what I'm thinking? Let's get some paint. Oh my gosh, I've got so much stuff around me here. Let me get some. You know, you can just use and use and use and use your stuff, and it just never seems to go away. Why is that? I'm not, this is just the numbers of the seeds up here where I'm coloring. Down here is really where the names of the seeds are. But it doesn't really matter because I said that I was going to use those 4-season nature journals that I have. I am just not going to go and take them outside. I haven't done that yet, to take them outside to use them in the garden, you know, and write down what I see. And, you know, I'm not an artist, and I just have not done it. And it's already summer. I didn't use the summer one. I didn't use the spring one. So, let's go ahead and repeat these colors that I used on the tag on this page here. So I'm going to use those ones, those journals, as gardening journals, and I'm going to try keep track of what I've planted and when I've planted it and so on and so forth, so I can know what's going to work and what's not working. Because, you know, I've now got to figure out really for real what will she eat and what won't she eat, you know. And I thought, well, certainly if something's poisonous, she's not going to eat it. Well, tell her that. That's all I can say, is tell her that. And now the other thing that made me so mad was the camera has a microphone on it, so when Blink warns me that there's motion outside the cabin and I can see it, I can put the microphone on and I can say, go away, you know, or shush or whatever, you know, and try to get her to go away. No, she didn't. She just looked at the camera, and I was like, shoot, go away, go away. And I'm screaming into my phone like a lunatic, and she's just looking at me like, oh, whatever. She didn't go away. But then my husband, he had already left for work, and he must have already been at work, because he texted me and said, did you see her? Did you see the naughty deer? And I said, yes, and I shushed her. What color did I? Oh, I stamped that in green in mown grass, yeah. So I said, yes, I shushed her, but she wouldn't go away. I said, she's so naughty, she wouldn't even go away. But then he shushed her, and she did go away. Maybe she doesn't like the, you know, a deep man's voice where she can tolerate mine. I don't know. But yeah, so totally frustrating. And any of you that live where there's deer, I feel your pain, because, you know, we're going through this all together, right? You plant stuff. And I don't care. I don't even care if she has some. But for crying out loud, don't kill the plant, and don't take all of it. You know, don't take all of it. So, if she just wanted to munch on some of those leaves, I wouldn't have been so upset. But when she munches on the whole plant, and the whole plant is absolutely gone. She ate the little melons and all the leaves. And the leaves, if you know watermelons, the leaves are kind of prickly. It's like, I don't even think that would be good in your mouth, you know, to have that in your mouth. But, well, whatever. Okay, I'm going to shut up about the deer now. Obviously, I'm visibly upset about that. So, hopefully our fortified flower bed will, where's the house here? the fortified flower bed will keep her at bay. We can only hope, right? So let me do this little house here. And these little things, this butterfly in the house that I had stamped and painted, they are on watercolor paper. So it's kind of a heavier, well, it's not good watercolor paper, but it's heavier than like regular cardstock. And this is cold pressed, so it's got the texture on it. Okay, like that. Okay, so we got that. How much time, where are we? 20 minutes, what? How does this even happen that we're at 20 minutes already? I just don't even get that. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead. I have these pretty flowers. What else do I have? Oh my God, what else do I have? Helen, you've got like everything here. Let me move my paints out of the way. I want to put something else on because it's kind of plain looking, and maybe just put something up here. So I'm looking through, I've got this is one tray of trash I've got here. Oh, that's cute, that little frog picture, but that wouldn't really be good for that. So I'm just trying to go through here and see what all I have. Ooh, here's a leaf thing. I should have actually put that behind the house. It's too late to put that on now. But I could cut it. Okay, we're going to do that. Because I don't even know. No plan. Just play. I need to just do some playing. I'm not feeling so great today. My stomach's been bothering me lately, so I haven't been eating that much. I think my dinner tonight before I go out is going to be oatmeal. Because it's like the only thing that seems appealing to me right now. But, you know, I don't feel disastrous. I just don't feel my normal self. I thought, oh, before I take a shower, I'll do my little exercise video. No, didn't feel like doing that either. And I thought, oh, I'm not going to push it. I went hiking on a good hike yesterday. I got plenty of exercise yesterday. I mean, I know you're supposed to exercise every day. That's not an excuse. Let's see here. How should I put this here? Here. We could have it coming down this way. No. I don't want it growing upside down. No. I think I'll just put it like this way right here. Yeah. Put it this way. Just because it's one more little piece off my desk. I mean, you know, it's never going to be. I'm thinking at some point I'm just going to have to do a great heave-ho. Because these little things just are not going away. They seem to be multiplying. And I'm really trying to be good about not buying stuff, you know, with the exception of the stuff that I bought at the crop, you know, that big bag of stuff. But most of that stuff was stuff I needed, like the Christmas stuff for my Christmas journals that I make. That wasn't just like, oh, let's just add to my art supplies for no reason. Today I went to drop off some donations at a thrift shop, and I hadn't been in the thrift shop for a long time. So I thought, well, you know, while I'm here, and it was still early, I had time. I thought, while I'm still here, I think I will go inside and take a look. And, you know, I went through the craft supply area, and I was looking at stuff. And then I'm like, why are you even in here? Just get out. So I left that area, and I was just looking around a little bit. I've got some of these pieces of colorful painty paper. I might put them on. Yeah, maybe I'll put some of these on. But I didn't even shop. I didn't get any craft supplies at all, except in the office supply area. They had paper, like it was probably not a ream, just like what, you know, you get a packet like this thick, you know, at Walmart's or something, and it's wrapped in paper, copy paper, you know, like that. But this was not in paper. It was tied up with string. I mean, someone obviously had opened a package at their home or something, and then when they donated it, they wanted to tie it up with string, so it stayed together. But anyway, so I got this awesome paper, and I'm going to hopefully do some gel printing on Friday. And it's like copy paper. It's the same size. It's a little bit thicker, but it's got this like really cool texture. Well, not texture, but more like what it's made of. It looks almost like handmade paper. Really, really thin handmade paper. Like, because it looks like it almost has bits in it. I don't know what on earth it is, or what it was used for. But it's cool paper, so I thought, yeah, I'm going to, let's put a little piece on the tag here. Let's break that up and put a little piece of this on the tag. But I think I'm going to ink it up, the edges up a little bit. Yeah, so that was the only thing I bought was that thing of paper. But because I'm doing so much gel printing and stuff lately, and I can use it to do some coffee staining too. See how it takes the coffee and stencils and stuff. So we'll see. But that's the only thing I bought. I'm really trying to use everything up. But, when you're doing small little projects like this, you really don't use that much stuff. Even clusters, you can make, 15,000 clusters and you still have all the same mess on your desk, it seems, right? Okay. All right. Oh, that was smart, Helen. You just put water on your distress ink, which is not waterproof. Okay. So that's there. Let me see what else do I have here. I've got this little piece of painted paper. Let's put that over here. I don't know why. I mean, and these colors are kind of odd, but, whatever. I'm using them up. Because my painted paper is precious, I just can't. That's something I don't know why. I just can't ever throw it out. Even if I really don't like it, it's very hard for me to throw it out. Although the last time I did jelly printing, I did heave-ho a couple because they were just really bad. Really, really bad. And I thought, I don't even want to work on them to make them better. They were so ugly. Let's see here. What if let's put a little piece of color down there on the seed packet. What is that? That is oregano. That's an oregano seed packet. My little oregano is still tiny. I don't know if you've ever grown oregano for seed, but mine seems to be taking forever. It's like all summer, and it's only like this big. I have a feeling it might be one of those plants that takes a while, and then once it takes off, it takes off. So I'm hoping so anyway. Okay, so we've got that and that all on. Now I have this little cutout here of this flower. Where's the thing here? This is from one of those field guides. And I thought maybe I would put it up there like the sun. Let's do that. Let's put it up there like the sun. Okay. Oops. Is this glue even coming out? Okay. There we go. All right. Let's put it up here. Okay. Okay, so that's good. It's good, but I'm feeling like we need... Ooh, here's the word energize. Let's do that because when I saw those butterflies yesterday on the hike, it did energize me. So let's go ahead. Let's see, should we put it up there? No, it kind of gets lost there. No, I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put it here. Let me see if I can even it up a tiny bit. I'm going to put that there and put energize. Isn't that what they say on Star Trek before they beam you up? Energize. I think so. Okay. Put that there. Okay. Okay, that's good. All right, and I don't think I'm going to do anything to the back. I'm just going to leave that because it's a trash journal. I'm not going to be... I don't journal in any of my journals. Most of my journals are more like art journals. So it doesn't matter if I can't put anything on the back or write anything on the back. But if I wanted to, I could always come back and, put a picture on there or something. Or do some more painting or something. All right, well, I think I'm going to call that done. Because I don't want to overcrowd it. but I will show you real quick. I found some goodies. I bought a big, not big, but tub, tin. It was an old buttermint tin. Buttermint, you know, the candies, buttermints. It was an old buttermints tin, and it had buttons. It was all full of buttons. And so I got these things out of that tin because it wasn't, I mean, it was supposed to be a button tin, but it wasn't all buttons. Now I'm going to have to probably get other thread to tie it on here, tie these on. But look at these little pieces here. Birdie, look at these. These could be little rusty pieces, right? But they've already got a good patina. I'm not going to go ahead and rust them. This is actually a metal bobbin, an old metal bobbin. But those are going to go on the side here and join this bunch of stuff that I have found. And they are going to go on the side there. So I thought that was pretty cool. All right, so that's it. I'm going to end the video here so it's not too long. I hope you played along with me and had some fun. And I hope you have a Trashy because they are super fun to work in. Get rid of some of that stuff off your desk. I think I'm probably going to have to leave this open a little bit. This is a little bit wet still. All right, so that's it for this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And hello to all my new subscribers. It's so nice to have you here. And until the next video, I hope all of you are truly blessed. Bye-bye.